Good morning, my dedicated viewers. Welcome if this is your first time, and glad to have you back if you've been away for a while. I'm Mark, and this is Meucci, your gateway to flexibility, range of movement, injury prevention for an active and healthy lifestyle. Today's routine is the earth routine. So let's begin. Feel the stretch, not the pain. And our first stretch today is going to be the overhead pretzel stretch. And we're just going to cross our arms like this, right over left. Clasp your fingers and then bring it over your head like this. And then just breathe in and out, nice and easy. And remember, feel the stretch, not the pain. If this is as far as you can go, it's as far as you can go. And then just stretch up in the air like this. Oh, that's a good full upper body stretch to begin with this morning. Oh, I can feel it in my abdomens as well. And relax. Now bring it over the other way, left over right, and we're going to go back up in the air. And stretch. Breathe in and out, nice easy breaths. Oh, that feels good. And relax. And one more time, right over left. We're going to go back up. We'll make this one a little shorter. This takes a little bit of muscular action. Okay, and down. Cross it over the other way and back up. Oh, yeah. That's a first good one to start out with. And relax. The next one's going to be the behind the back chest stretch. And we're just going to clasp our hands like this behind our back. Stand at attention with your shoulders out and then lift it up in the air like this. Lift up in the air. Shoulders back like this. We've got some clouds on the horizon, so I don't know how good the sunrise is going to be. It might just be a little delayed. It has to clear those clouds on the horizon. But it's a beautiful day this morning. Very blue. And relax. And one more time, we're going to clasp our hands behind our back, shoulders back like you're standing at attention. And then lift your hands up in the air. And you'll feel it stretching in your shoulders, your upper chest, and in your back. Oh yeah, that feels good. And relax. We're gonna do that one more time real quick. Shoulders out, stand at attention, and lift them as far as you can. All right, and the next one's going to be the reverse arm flex. We're just going to stick our arm out like this, point your fingers down, with your other hand, grab your fingers and pull your fingers towards you. And you're going to feel it stretching in your forearm and in your shoulder. Push your arm out as far as you can, and then just stretch like this. So today is an interesting morning. The dew point and the temperature are about the same on the chart, around 76 degrees. And what that means is because they're both at the same chart, everything gets water on you. So I'm not really sweating, but what it is the dew is just like gathering on my hair and in my face. Reverse. Now let's go to the other side. Grab your fingers and go like this. So when the dew point and the temperature are really close together, water accumulates on everything, on camera lenses, on light lenses, on my stand-up paddleboard, chairs, my hair, my skin. So what does that mean? It's a very muggy day today, very humid in Florida. My glasses are fogging up. Okay, and relax. One more time. Put your fingers out like this. Grab them and pull them towards your chest. And like I said, you'll feel in your forearms, your elbow, and your shoulders. And push your shoulder out as far as you can. So when they say you can cut the humidity like a knife, today is one of those days. And relax. One more time. And stretch. Tropical storm Cristobal went into the Gulf, and this is some tropical moisture from that. It's just very moist air out here today. We're on the other side, we're on the Atlantic side, so we didn't get any waves from it because all the waves were on the Gulf side. And relax. The next one's going to be the hip stretch. And this is going to just stand shoulder width apart like this. And then put your hands on your shoulders, bend this knee forward, and now move this way. And you'll feel it stretching in your hip and in your inner thigh. And you can kind of curve your spine this way as well. Okay, stand up. Let's go to the other side. Knee out, and then bend it up this way. Try to keep your back straight. Still, it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful blue morning this morning. Okay, stand up straight, and now let's go the other way. Knee out, and point your hip out this way like this. This is good for your hips and your inner thighs. It'll strengthen your thigh muscle. Don't forget to breathe in and out, nice and easy. Okay, stand up, and one more time, over to the other side. And stretch. Oh, I'm waking up this morning. Oh, that feels good. I can feel it up in here as well. And relax. Now we're going to do the forward neck rotation. And this one, again, feel the stretch, not the pain. We're dealing with your vertebrae in your neck, and you want to make sure that you do not injure those at all. And you're just going to point your chin down and then try to touch your elbow with it. So chin down and touch your elbow like that, and you'll stretch your muscles in your neck, and you're also getting some flexibility in your neck vertebrae. Okay, face forward, neck down, and to the other shoulder. Try to touch that shoulder. Again, feel the stretch, not the pain. If that's as far as you can go, it's as far as you can go. You will get more flexible over time the more you do these stretching exercises. And I've got 5 routines now, so you can do it 5 times a week for the different routine. And this is going to keep you active for the rest of your life. All right, face forward, chin down, and go to the other shoulder. Okay, face forward, chin down, and now to the other shoulder. Keep your chin down and try to touch your shoulder. All right, and relax. And now we're going to do the thumb wrist twist. And what this is, you're just going to put your thumb inside your finger like that, wrap your fingers around it, point your knuckle down, your wrist down, and then your knuckle twist it and try to point that to the ground. And you're going to feel it in your forearm here, in your wrist, and in your fingers, and as well as your shoulder by sticking it out as far as you can. Well, we didn't get a lot of colors today, but we did get a lot of blue. All right. And relax. Now let's do it with this hand. Thumb in, wrap your fingers around it, wrist down, and twist. Try to have that knuckle touch the ground. We may get a little color once it gets up past those clouds on the horizon. Got some bugs out here today too. All right. And this hand, thumb in, wrap it around, point your wrist down, and then twist. And try to twist your wrist and have that thumb knuckle point to the ground. And put your arm out as far as you can, and you'll feel it stretching in here and your back as well. Just keep your back straight. Okay. Relax. One more time, thumb in, wrap your fingers around it, twist it down, and twist. Bend it down and twist. And relax. Now it's time to transition to the floor. And you know what that means. Food of the week. And our food of the week is turmeric. Turmeric's star ingredient is curcumin. Curcumin is a powerful anti-inflammatory which also helps to reduce arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, and inflammatory bowel syndrome. Curcumin is also a strong antioxidant which is good for your heart and may reduce the growth of some cancer cells and tumors. And finally, the curcumin in turmeric may stimulate brain function and help to fight against depression. Turmeric, great food of the week. I put it in my cauliflower curry hummus recipe. And another good way to use turmeric is in tea. You can go to your local grocery store in the herbal section, and I'm sure they have some type of turmeric tea. So get you some turmeric today. All right, let's start with our first floor exercise, which is the ankle leg stretch. And what we're going to do, we're just going to, we got a little color out there. Put your legs out like this. Bring this foot up with your fingers, grab your toes, and pull it back to you. And what you're doing is you're stretching the bottom of your feet, your ankle, the top of your feet, and your toes. The other thing you can do is keep this leg straight, point it straight up in the air, and you'll feel it stretching underneath your hamstring as well. And relax. Now let's go to the other leg. Just grab those feet and bring them back. You may not feel a lot of stretching in your feet, but it is stretching. There's just a lot of small little bones and muscles in there and tendons. And so you're not going to feel that full body stretch like you do on some of the larger muscles, but they are stretching. Remember to keep this leg straight and point it straight up so you can feel it underneath your hamstring as well. It's trying to peek through, isn't it? Okay, and relax. Bring up the other one and stretch. Breathe in nice and easy. Okay, relax, and let's do the other leg. Point that feet up. Okay, and relax. And the next one's going to be the forward spine stretch. And this is one where we're going to be stretching our spinal column and our vertebrae. Once again, feel the stretch, not the pain. Do not feel any pain whatsoever, especially in your vertebrae. But we're just going to put our knees like this together, and we're going to bend ourselves forward like this to the floor. Use your hands for support. Don't use your back muscles to keep your back up. And just use your hands like this and bend down like this. And you'll just feel the stretch in your spine. Do not feel any pain whatsoever. Breathe in nice and easy. Okay, walk yourself back up with your hands. Let's go out up in the air like this. Still a beautiful, beautiful day. Go ahead, let's go walk down it one more time. You'll also feel it in your upper shoulders, in your back, in your spine. I love this stretch. And just relax and feel it. Okay, bring it back up. Stretch it out like this. And one more time, go down to the floor. Oh yeah. Breathe in and out nice and easy. Okay, bring it back up. My blanket is soaking wet. It's very wet from the dew point. It's just hilarious out here this morning. Hey, but that's how the beach is, you know? The weather is always unpredictable and every day is different. That's what I love about the beach. You know, just like every sunrise is different, every day is different. And there's no such thing as a bad day at the beach, ever. So I hope you're enjoying this sunrise. All right, now it's time to transition back up to, and this is where I'd like to talk about what my goal is with you and stretching with you for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So if you like what I'm doing, please help me spread the word. You can share all my videos by going to MEYOCHI.com. Or you can go to my YouTube homepage by clicking on the Meucci icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. This icon right here. Just click on that button. You'll go straight to my YouTube homepage and you'll see all of my stretching videos and inspiration videos and time-lapse sunrise videos like this one back here. And if you're a frequent viewer, then hit the red subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the page. Then you'll be notified when my latest videos are posted, which is every other Saturday at 6 a.m. And finally, I would love to hear your comments and your questions and any feedback. So feel free to write them in the comment section below down here, all right? And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up like button. Thank you. Now let's get back to our exercises. We're gonna have to get our chairs for these. And this is the classic runner's calf stretch. And what that is just put your foot forward and this one back, have your heel to the ground, and then move your knee forward like that. Hey, we're getting a little sun. See, it gets delayed when there's clouds on the horizon like that. It gets delayed until it makes it past the clouds that are on the horizon. You don't get a lot of color that way, but it still eventually makes it out. And this is just your classic runner stretch. Okay, let's switch feet. This foot forward, heel to the ground, and move your knee forward like this and stretch. And you'll feel it stretching in the back of your calf muscle right there. The sun is out. All right. Okay, and relax. Let's go and do the other leg. Forward and stretch. And you should be feeling it in your calf muscle and even in your ankles a little bit are stretching. Your ankles and the tendons and ligaments in your ankles. We're going to call this a blue sunrise today. Okay, relax. And now the other one, and stretch. You can hear some birds chirping in the background. I don't know if it's catching it on the microphone or not. It's a peaceful morning. Okay, and relax. Now we're going to get our chair. I'm just going to put it like this. Oh, that's cool. I like how the waves, the ocean is so glassy because there's very little wind, so the sun rays are just like reflecting off the ocean. I love it when that happens. All right. And now we are going to do the groin stretch. And what we're going to do with this is we're just going to spread our legs apart. Put your arms inside your legs near your knees and push with your arms, push your knees out like this, and then bend forward. And what you're going to do is you're going to feel it stretching in your inner thigh and your groin area, and then just bend forward. Try to spread your legs out as far as you can. Okay, relax. We're going to do it one more time. And forward. Push those legs out and feel it stretching in your groin area and in your inner thigh. Okay, relax. And one more time, we're going to do that one more time. And stretch. Okay. And relax. And our next one's going to be the hip butt stretch. And we're just going to sit straight like this. Cross one leg over with your hands, grab your knees, and then bring your knee straight to your chest. Keep your back straight. And when you do this, let's go like this. When you do this, you're going to feel it stretching in the back of your thigh and your hip and your butt area, butt muscle area. And then just pull this knee towards your chest. Keep your back straight. I love how just the ocean's so glassy and it's just reflecting off of there. It's really nice. Okay, and relax. Let's go next over the other side. Grab that knee and up in the air. You'll feel that full body stretch in the back of your calf muscle, your thigh muscle, and you'll feel it in your hip and your butt area. Okay, relax. Cross it over again and stretch. I'm enjoying this sunrise too. This is a nice one. We didn't get the color, but it's just a beautiful morning. relax. Let's switch it over the other way and stretch. Okay, and that's it. We stretched everything today. We stretched our stomach, our vertebrae in our neck, our fingers, ankles, toes, calves, hips. We stretched it all. And I hope you enjoyed this sunrise this morning, our Meucci sunrise. When I was younger, one of my role models was an older surfer that would take any kid to the beach and teach them how to surf. He always had an extra surfboard or something. He would take any kid that was willing to go surfing. And he inspired many kids to take up surfing. And I always felt like that when I got older, I would do the same thing. I would always welcome people with open arms, and if they wanted to learn how to surf, I would do that. Especially the younger generation, anybody who ever wanted to grab a surfboard, I always have an extra couple, and I would give them a few lessons and teach them how to surf. And what comes to mind is I've been surfing with this one girl since she was a teenager, and she just graduated college. And not only did she just graduate college, she graduated with a 4.0, straight A's through college. And she surfed with me since she was a teenager. And I'm just so proud of her that she accomplished such a great academic achievement. And the other part of it is, you know, surfers always get a bad rap. You know, people think we're beach bums and we don't do much with our lives, and you know, we're not very smart and so on and so forth. But here we have a girl who got a 4.0 GPA in college. There are Nobel laureate scientists out there who have won the Nobel Prize that are surfers. She has just done a wonderful, wonderful job. And she's a great surfer also. She's one of the few people that I could call and say, I'm going to be at this certain spot at 6:30 in the morning before the sun's up, and she would be there right there with me, and she'd be the first in the water before I could even get my wetsuit on. So the other cool thing that she has done is she has joined the Coast Guard. And not only has she joined the Coast Guard, she has become a candidate for the AST program. And what the AST program is the Aviation Survival Technician Program. These are the people that you see in the Coast Guard that are jumping out of the helicopters to rescue people in the middle of the ocean during hurricanes and northeasters and waves that are 20 and 30 feet high, where their boat has started to sink and the crew members have jumped overboard. The AST people, Coast Guard crew members, what they do is they're the ones who jump out of the helicopters and save them. And she has joined the program, and she's going to be a candidate for this, and I wish her the best of luck in the world on it. And it just makes me so proud. And she's got an advantage because being a surfer, we're in the elements in that ocean all the time. And especially on the East Coast, the conditions are never, you know, perfect a lot of times. So we're in stormy, choppy surf with thunderstorms, and we'll go out in 20, 30 knot winds and currents and, you know, rip currents and so on and so forth. So she has a huge advantage going into this program, and I think she's going to do fine. The success rate is not that great though. You know, right now only 3 women have made it through the AST program, and I'm hoping that she's going to be the 4th. And also, a lot of men don't make it either. The majority of the men don't make it. That's how rigorous the program is. But it is so inspiring for her to realize her dream and to go for it and to, you know, save people's lives and to do something that is so challenging that most people cannot pass. And I just give her all the credit in the world, and it really, really inspires me. And not only does it inspire me, you know, a lot of times we think we need to gain inspiration from people that are older and wiser than us. But there's times where we can gain inspirations from kids that are generational younger than us. So we can gain inspiration from the younger generation. And she is a perfect example. Straight A student, going out to save people's lives, joining the Coast Guard, risking her lives to save lives, doing things that the normal person, human, would not even dare do, like jump out of a helicopter into 20, 30-foot seas to save people. How much more inspiring can that be? And she's following her dreams, and she's going to do so well. So what's the other part that we can take out of this? You know, there is no age limit to pursuing your dreams. I know there's a lot of us out there in our 70s, 80s, and 90s years old. Just because you're 90 years old doesn't mean that you still don't have dreams, and you should pursue those dreams because there's no age limit to pursuing your dreams. And I think everybody has dreams and they should pursue them. Because when you follow your dreams, you're living life. That's right, you're living life. It doesn't matter how old you are. Follow your dreams. I know you have them out there. So go out there and follow your dreams, whether it's to exercise more, to be more active, to be healthier, to walk, the Compost de Santiago in Europe for, a month and 500 miles like some friends of mine did. Whatever it is, climb a mountain, pursue your dreams, start a business, start a YouTube channel like me, And you're gonna find that your life is gonna be more fulfilled, you're gonna be more engaged with life, and it's all about following your dreams. So go ahead and follow those dreams today. And I hope that Meucci is part of it, because you have to remain active in order to follow your dreams. And what are my 4 pillars of Meucci? Flexibility, proper nutrition, stress reduction, and exercise of any kind. You do my 4 pillars and your quality of life will improve dramatically. So follow your dreams today and live life. And I'm going to go do some paddleboarding, and I see you.